Hey, what's up everybody? It's Josh here. I'm here with Coach Katie. We're gonna go over this week's Tabata workout. So for this workout, we're gonna have 5 stations, 2 exercises per station. You'll be doing 20 seconds of work at with each exercise, 10 seconds to switch. You'll do 4 sets of each exercise, and we're rotating around the room 1 time. You ready, KK?
I'm ready.
Okay, so station number 1, exercise number 1. We're gonna start with those rope waves and that squat here. So get those hands going as quickly as you can, and then sit into that squat. You wanna focus on fast waves, and then nice and controlled on those squats, pulling your butt down as low as you feel comfortable here, but don't rush through those squats. Make sure you're doing them well. The second exercise will be our side crawl here. So shoulders over your wrists, hips over your knees, your hands move apart, and your feet come together. Your feet come together and your hands move apart here. So keeping those shoulders over your wrist the whole time. We're just gonna use this 1 row of the blue floor here, going back and forth. So it's 2 or 3 in each direction. Make sure you're opening up those hips as well. So don't just reach with your leg. Push those knees apart as well to really work those glutes, pushing the ground away from you the whole time. From there, station number 2, we're gonna rotate over this side of the floor, and we'll start with our ball slam burpee. So we'll have you out on the blue floor for this. You're gonna slam that ball down, kick those feet back here each time. Now, as you're doing this, make sure you're focusing on slamming that ball down as hard as you can each time. You can also step back into that burpee, or you can just squat down, pick that ball back up, and slam it down again. The second exercise here is going to be our single arm row. So make sure you've taken the slack out of that row. Moving plank position here, squeeze those glutes. And notice how Frank's reaching as he pulls here. So square up those shoulders, deep breath in on the way down. Push that air out as you pull back up. You'll do 20 seconds on one arm. When you come back, you'll switch to the other arm here, so you get 2 sets in on each arm. If you don't feel comfortable doing the single arm row, you can always do 2-handed rows here for 4 sets. Remember, to make it tougher, you step in. To make it a little bit lighter, you step a little further out. From there, we're gonna head over to the blue floor where Coach D is gonna show us our third station. We'll start with our drop squats here. So kick those feet apart, reaching for the floor, fast feet here as quickly as you can, really pushing that pace here. If you need to, you can also just do some air squats here or side step squats to take the impact out on that exercise. The second exercise here, we'll have our sliders for you, and we're gonna do our plank ABC. So push-up plank position here. You're gonna have one hand on the floor, the other's on that slider, and you're just gonna do your ABCs here with that slider. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and I don't know the rest of them, but you know, just make any sort of shape that you want here. When you come back, you'll go back to the drop squats, and when you come back to the planks, you'll use the other hand, so you'll get 2 sets in on each arm for this station. From there, we're coming over to our kettlebells, where we're going to be doing our kettlebell goblet squats here. So you'll clean that kettlebell to the chest, and then you're going to practice those squats. Deep breath in on the way down. Push that air out as you drive up here, chest up, elbows under those wrists. Keep those elbows up as you go down here. The lighter you go, the faster you'll go. If you want to challenge yourself with that weight, you're going to go a little slower, a little more intentional, and you're going to get a little bit stronger. The second exercise, out here on the blue floor, we're going to do our stability ball bridges. So get your feet, your ankles, and your calves on the ball. Bend those elbows and drive those elbows into the floor here, and you're going to pull those feet in towards your butt and then drive those hips up. So feet come in, hips go up, hips go down, feet go out. If you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, you'll keep those hips off the floor the entire time, but feet in, hips up, hips down, feet out. And if you really want to challenge yourself, you'll go all the way down and then drive up and curl at the same time here. Pulling those feet in, drive those hips up as fast and as hard as you can. Notice how Coach Marie also pauses at the top for a second on every single rep, and we'll go back and forth on those 2. And then we're over to our last station here, where Coach Seth is going to show us our last station. We're going to start with our renegade presses. So standing tall here, dumbbells at the shoulders. We're going to pump those arms as fast as we can here. Wall up those abs, squeeze those glutes, pump those arms quickly here. Stay lighter with these reps, with these dumbbells, because after 20 seconds, you're gonna be a little worn out with those shoulders. From there, the second exercise is our power step-ups. You're gonna plant 1 foot on that box, and you're gonna explode up and over off of that box. Think about crushing that box, getting as high as you can on every jump. If you need to take the impact out, you're just gonna step side to side on this one, going back and forth here. If this is hard on your knees, you can just do some air squats as well. Okay, that's our Tabata workout for this week. Great job, guys.